Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So today we are having a very special guest, the Bhakti Nandan Swami. I know him from a very long time. I should not say, but when he was still a young student going lad in Navadvip. He studied in college there. His parents also devotees. He comes from a devotee family. Very fortunate. And from the very young age, he has received the grace of most elevated Vaishnava, his divine grace. Srila Bhakti Swami Maharaj, Srila. And we are now able to relish some of the rasik, full of transcendental mellow rasa that Srila Maharaj was serving to all the devotees. We shall now hear the continuation of that wonderful rasik topic. Hare Krishna. So, I would also like to take this very good opportunity to be thanking Srimad Sarvabhavana Prabhuji. And it's so sweet of you. It's a Vaishnava way, to appreciate other devotees. Naturally, it's one of the prominent signs, qualifications of a true Vaishnava, to be appreciating about other Vaishnavas, other devotees of the Lord. So, that's what we find, that qualification in him, great qualification. It's true, we have known each other since many years, in loving relation, great special relationship to my both Gurudevas, our Gurus, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Deva Goswami Maharaj, Srila Abhay Charanavinda Bhakti Vedanta, Swami Prabhupada Ji Maharaj. We both of us have received both the mercy of both their divine graces in our lives. I repeat, both of us have received the grace, mercy of both their divine graces. I have got so much sweet memories of both their divine graces in my life. My Diksha Guru Maharaj, Shiksha Guru Deva. So, Srimad Sarvabhavana Prabhuji has always been very dear to our heart. I have always considered Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada's family, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Goswami Maharaj's family. I consider one family. We didn't consider ourselves like cousin family. One same family. That's how we have always been related. We have always felt that kind of close, intimate relationships between us, among us. So, I have seen by Srila Guru Maharaj, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Deva Goswami also used to be so affectionate towards him, Srimad Sarvabhavana Prabhu. I remembered him. He passed. He used to be coming. Bhakti Swami Maharaj himself, Subhak Swami Maharaj and others. So they all used to be coming to have darshan of Guru Maharaj. I remember Sarvabhavana Prabhuji replacing, time to time, replacing very nice questions, and very important questions before Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj would be so happy to be answering. So thus, I remember he has also received some special grace affection. Not only from Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, but also Srila Guru Maharaj, Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. So, like I said, I sweetly remember sweet old days, beautiful, invaluable days of nectarine memories in relation to both their divine graces, Srila Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
So, can everyone hear him speak? What do you say? You're all sitting quite far away.
Yeah,
yeah.
They can hear. The back also they can hear.
Yeah?
You're on here.
Heard one? Yeah? Deutlich. Good. Das ist so viel Platz hier.
A lot of space. You may also, if you like, you can come forward.
Yeah.
For the people who come late, they can sit in the front.
Hari Mohini, welcome me, please. Yes. Übersetzt. Aha. Wer braucht die Übersetzung? Deutsche Übersetzung. Wer braucht es?
So, I have seen with so much sincerity, loving enthusiasm, Sarvabhavana Prabhu used to be accepting Shiksha, receiving Shiksha from Srila Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj during that time, as directed by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He also wanted his disciples to be coming to have darshana of Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, coming to Srila Sridhar Maharaj, his dearmost Sridhar Maharaj, to take Shiksha whenever they required true guidance, special spiritual guidance. They should have come to take the guidance of his Sridhar Maharaj. That was his desire. That was his sweet desire. He gave that direction to his disciples. So also following in that loving directions given by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj. Many of his dear disciples came to accept Shiksha from Srila Guru Maharaj. Sarvabhavana Prabhuji was one of the foremost ones that time. So again, we have all sweet loving memories from the past. Okay, together, under the gracious shelters of Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. I just spontaneously felt like telling you all this in case you know or don't know.
Of course, I could have said much more, but I did not want to
Linger.
uselessly waste time for you because you all want to hear from him.
So, tomorrow is Jhulana Purnima.
Yes.
Jhulana Jatra Maha Mahotsav, Jhulana Purnima Maha Mahotsav, as well as Baladeva Avirbhav Purnima. So, this evening, I would love to utilize, spend time speaking some glories about Jhulana Purnima, and if time permits, also Baladeva Prabhu. Yes, you want to translate?
Tomorrow we can hear Baladev Prabhu.
Over there.
Yes.
So, sir, this evening, Jhulana Purnima.
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you have to translate here? Like,
No, everybody excepting Bhakti Mohini is there, but otherwise everyone can understand English.
all right.
It has made my work lighter.
Yes. It takes a long time. Saying and translating,
Yes.
that also takes double time.
And not only that, they will miss so much of the rasa that will come.
Hare Krishna. So, we know, you are all learned devotees, you all know. See, Aprakita Jugalas, see, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govinda Dev, Radha Gopinath Ji's Jhulan Jatra festival is one of the most prominent festivals in Braja Lila. I repeat, we all know, the Jhulana Jatra festival of the divine couple Radha Krishna is known as one of the principal festivals. The Jhulana Purnima festival, the Rasa dance festival, Rasa Purnima, Dhola Purnima, or Hindala Jatra festivals. These are very prominent festivals in Radha Krishna Lila. And they are all interconnected. You have to understand, they are all wonderfully, divinely interrelated, inseparably interrelated. Each can be understood as a complementary to other. Jhulana Purnima, Jhulana Jatra festival, means love swing festival, Jhulana Jatra. I can explain that in that way. Love swing, divinely love swing festival in relation to the divine couple. So Jhulana Jatra festival, the Rasa Jatra, Rasa Purnima festival, then Rasa dance, and Gaur Purnima, Dhola Jatra festival. So Jhulana festival is it's a transcendental, divine, love-swing festival representing the expression, the manifestation of devotional love, intense devotional love between the divine couple and also between divine couple and the Braja Gopis, Sakhis, Manjaris. So, it's that kind of love-swing festival which is having upsurge with waves and that of swinging nature. Swinging nature. We have to be divinely romantic to be understanding. We have to be divine poets to be truly tasting the lila of the divine couple accompanied by Braja Gopis, Sakhis, Manjaris, okay, to have a real taste. Prose, sometimes prose are not enough. No. The path of prose is not enough to express. You have to take the path of poetry, poetic beauties, poetic expressions, poetic realizations. Not mundanely poetic, but divinely poetic ways. So, Jhulana Jatra festivals means divinely love-swing festivals, or, Rasa dance festival, we know, Rasa Punya means Rasa dance festival filled with love songs accompanied by dance and love songs, singing and dancing for the pleasure of divine couple. so much mutual relish. And there's color throwing festival. Also, it's called Dhola Purnima. Throwing the colors, smearing. Divine couple engaged in throwing the colors on each other. Actually, it's love colors on each other and smeared each other. Different colorful love, different colors of love. And then they also had that festival of throwing colors. Okay, Braja Gopis, Sakhis, Manjaris, even other Braja Gopas, all the Braja Basis, they engaged in throwing love colors, different colors to each other as their part of the reciprocations of colorful love, colorful devotional love, loving devotion. Okay, so that is called Dhola Jatra festival. Hindolo Rangima festival. Festival of colors, festival of love colors, festivals of smearing each other by one's own love colorings, love colors, different type of love colors, and be beautified. Be beautified in a colorful way. Be beautified with different colors of love divine, the devotional love. Devotional love between divine couple also. Pure love exchanges between divine couple and the Braja Gopis, Sakhis, Manjaris, all Braja Gopas. See, so all three festivals are so inseparably, inevitably interrelated, complementing each other, manifesting none other than super excellently beautiful, colorful, filled of fragrance of love. I repeat, super excellently, transcendently beautiful, colorful, songful love festivals in relation to the divine couple. Whether Jhulana Purnima, or Rasa Purnima, or Dhola Purnima. Now, coming back to Jhulana Purnima festival now. Tomorrow is the Jhulana Purnima festival. So it goes on for 4 to 5 days. Some are 4 days, some are 5 days, according to the mood. So, you understand, Jhulana means kind of dolna. How do you say? Swing.
Swing.
Yes, swing. Jhulana means swing. And so swing represents, see, divine couple relish there, a nectarian relish of their love pastimes in these various ways. Okay. Through the swing festivals, Rasa dance festival, color throwing festivals. So, the very special characteristic of this Jhulana festival is that it is the manifestation, exchanges, unlimited exchanges, manifesting the unlimited flow of swinging love, a love which is in the swinging mood, waving mood. That's how it is felt. During this festival, heart of the Brajagopas, Shakis, Manjaris, hearts of the divine couple are filled with swinging love, waves of love divine, waves of loving emotions, transcendental loving emotions, which represents in the form of swinging, waving, waves of love divine, ecstatic love divine. And when the waves, when some waves of love divine appears, at a certain point it takes the form of swimming, flying in love feelings. So Dholana, swinging, means it represents that enjoyment, that specific mood of enjoyment in divine couple, the flying in the love feelings with loving emotions. Swinging represents that. Freely flying, full freedom, freely flying and enjoying their intense love entertainment, intense love feelings for each other. Okay. Therefore, we have to see many of the great pure devotees are poets. They are great singers, great composers of great devotional songs and great poets. We all need to be divine poets, artistic poets, to be truly understanding, to have higher and deeper taste into the transcendental love pastimes of the Braja, transcendental love pastimes of divine couple. And between them and Braja Gopis, Shakis, Manjaris. Therefore, many Vaishnava poets compose many beautiful songs on this Jhulana purnima, Rasa purnima, Dhola purnima festivals. We have no time to be explaining all those. Another one vast world of limitless taste, unendingly ambrosial taste. Sharada Chandra Pavana Manda Bipine Bharalo Kusuma Gandhari. And sweet Vaishnava Padagalis, Vaishnava poetries. So, back to the point. Srila Guru Maharaj often described how the plane of perfection of love divine, with many times with the waves, example of waves. You have to be in tune with the transcendental waves, love waves, love beauty, love beauty. So, the excellent, the super excellent sweetness and beauty and the taste got manifested, became manifested through this Jhulana Purnima festival. In the Aprakrita Goloka Vrindavan, everything is starting with sweetness and ending in sweetness. Everything is starting with ecstasy, ecstatic feelings, blissful experience, and also ending in blissful experience. But it is normal. Everything is so sweet, beautiful, fragrant, delicious. every activities, every movements, every gestures and postures of the divine couple, gestures, postures, every activities of all the divine residents of Goloka are so sweet and wonderful, full of beauty, musical melodies, full of visual beauty, sound beauty, musical melodies, full of taste beauty, nectarian taste. And that has been described through the verses of Brahma Samhita. We know how things flow over there, manifest over there. Through that verse we know, Om Siyah Kanta Kanta Paramapurusha Kalpatarabu Druma Bhumis Chintamani Ganamayi Toyam Amitam Katha Ganam Natyam Gamanamapi Bangsi Priyasakhi Chidanandam Jyoti Paramapita Dashadyamapi Cha. To the next verse. Sajatra Kshirabdhi Savati Surabhibhascha Surmaha Nimeshardhakyo va brajati nahi jatrapi jashamaya Bhaje shetaddeepam tamahamiha godakamiti jan Vidantaste shanta kshiti viralachara katipai. The playing. Every walking step becomes a dancing step. Every word is a song. Every word is transformed into a song, into songs. Every walking steps become dancing steps. Every gestures and postures become ecstatic love gestures and postures. Everything is filled with sweetness and sweetness, nectarian sweetness. The way Ballavacharya also described through the song Madhura Ashtakam. Madhuradhipati Rakhilang Madhuram. Madhuradhipati Rakhilang Madhuram. O the Supreme Lord, O the Supreme Lord, Supreme Emperor of all ambrosia, all nectarian taste, everything of you, everything of yours, everything is filled with honey and honey. In other words, everything of you is filled with ambrosia, nectar, akhilang madhuram. Everything belonging to you, yours, everything filled with nectar, ambrosia. Akhilang madhuram. So, that's how it has been described. Beautifully described through Brahma Samhita verses I have just uttered. Wind is blowing sweetly, carrying all the divine fragrances, filling the whole atmosphere surrounding. Divine fragrance. Also, divine fragrance of the flowers, flower plants, and everything. Also, divine fragrance of the divine couple themselves. River is flowing, nectarine water. Birds, animals, trees, flowers. Everything is alive there. Everything becomes alive in sweetness. Sweet nectarian experience, sweet love, nectarian love feelings of divine couple there. That is the plane of Goloka, plane of perfection. That's the highest plane of perfection, transcendental plane of ambrosial fulfillment and perfection. Jhulana purnima, Jhulana festival comes from that abode. It originates over there. So now, in the evening of Jhulan, in the illuminated evening, moonlit evening of the Jhulana purnima. There is full moon in the sky, which is inundating the whole surroundings with so much divine illuminescence, soothing illuminescence. So a beautiful full moon in the sky, decorating all surroundings, the sky and all the surroundings of the Aprapita Braja, with moon beam, moon ray. It was a full moonlit night. Full moonlit night. Everything was enlightened, outwardly, inwardly. Inwardly, outwardly, outwardly, inwardly. And actually there was illuminescence, so much illuminescence of divine joy of the Jhulana Purnima, the festive mood of Jhulana Purnima, everywhere, in and out in the Braja. So everything is beaming with so much special happiness, special joy. So whole surroundings became alive in special pleasure, special joy during that time. And although it was quite normal for the Aprapita Braja, Goloka Vrindavana, to be always being filled with sweetness, joy, happiness, love feelings of love service. But on the special occasions like Jhulana Purnima, Rasa Purnima, Dhola Purnima, everything manifested. Everything were manifesting with some special way, more special joy, special nectarian feelings, special delightful, ecstatic love feelings in relation to divine couple. Because special occasions. And so that's what happened. Whole surrounding became alive with special ecstatic feelings, ecstatic love feelings in relation to divine couple. Ecstatic love feelings for whom? For Rasaraja Krishna, Mahabhava Swarupa, Srimati Radharani. For their love festivals. One is Rasaraja, the emperor, the supreme emperor, supreme unlimited personification of all the love mellows, ecstatic love mellows. In other words, all the super excellent, all the transcendental, super excellent love mellows, blissful love mellows became personified in the form of Rasaraja Krishna. And all the relishes, topmost, super excellent relishes, ambrosial relishes of all those ambrosial bliss in the form of Krishna took the form, manifesting as Srimati Radharani, Mahabhava Swarupa. One is the supreme personification, embodiment of all highest, deepest ambrosial pleasure, ecstatic love pleasure, and another is the supreme taster, supreme relisher of the same. The supreme, super excellent relisher of the same. Srimati Mahabhava Swarupini means one, the supreme goddess, who is the personification of relishing that Rasaraja Krishna to the limitlessness, to the infinite. Shakti Sharupi. Not Krishna Shaktiman, she is Shakti. So, after all this, so the festival like Jhulana Purnima taking place between Rasaraja Krishna, Mahabhava Swarupini Srimati Rasa. Both complementing each other, complementing each other's enjoyment, love ecstasy, blissful love feelings. And the more they are complementing each other, more they are growing, ever fresh, ever new, ever ending, never ending way. They're all growing, flowing, upsurging in never ending way. Never ending way. That is the nature. Everything is never ending. Every aspect, every point of the aspect of that lila. Never ending by its sound quality, quality of beauty, nama, rupa by beauty, by the quality, guna, lila, by the nature of manners of their pastimes, artistic pastimes, and the way, or you call it vaishishta, the way they're having such nectarian love exchanges. The way the divine couple are having the nectarian love exchanges between them, and also having exchanges with the Brajagopis, between them, Brajagopis, Sakhis, Manjaris, with the whole surroundings, distributing their taste, sharing their nectarian taste with all the associates, all the surroundings of the Braja, Parikar Vaishishta. All is supremely wonderful. Everything manifested such ways on such great occasions like Jhulana Purnima. Full-fledged form. It's not a form. Our lingual way of expressions are limited. You have to say way or form. It's not a way or form. It is what it is. Okay. Not a particular form. When we talk about Supreme Personality of Godhead, often people may not understand personality. God is a person. It is quite easy for them, quite easy for the general people to understand Supreme God is all-pervading, omniscient, omnipotent, all-pervading, all-encompassing energy form. It's quite easy for them, right? All-pervading, universal superpower form, Brahman. But as soon as they come to the understanding, try to understand personality of Godhead, they have difficulty to understand. Why? Because they have always got the very limited concept of the human personality, and they try to impose it on the conception of personality of Krishna. Their things very wrong. Their things go very wrong. Okay, the mundane conception, the mundane idea, concept of the personality is very limited. We all have the very limited conception of the human personality, and we try to understand the nature of the personality of Godhead like that. Personality means something limited, individual, form. Their things go wrong. Therefore, we don't understand Supreme God as person. He's a person. She is a person, but that of infinite nature, qualities, attributes. Something beyond our concept, beyond the ability of conceptualizations. Simply beyond the abilities of human conceptualizations, any intellectual conceptualizations. Therefore, finally, Mahaprabhu said, Achinta Bheda Veda. Okay, Don't try to conceive everything. It's impossible. Okay. Simply be waiting for that subjective revelation. Be earnestly waiting for the divine revelations, gracious revelations in your life for your realization. Okay. You cannot really understand anything of that through ascending method. You have to be waiting for revelation through descending method. Guru Maharaj nicely explained that subjective revelation, super subjective revelation. Revelation from the super subjective levels means transcendental level. Revelations from plane of perfection. Plane of perfection. So, human brain is too limited, too unqualified to truly understand the infinite nature of the Supreme Lord, divine couple and their pastimes. How can they understand about the nature of personality? But still it happens. Mahaprabhu said, whether or not you understand it, fully understand all the infinitely wonderful natures and characteristics of the lila of divine couple, but you know it is happening. Okay? Whether or not although you cannot be comprehending all, beyond your comprehensions, but still you know it's happening. How much can we comprehend? How much of in our life we can comprehend, understand. We do not perceive anything, understand anything below our limits of understanding and beyond our limits. Where we only understand things, experience things within a limit, within a range in the middle. Not beyond our perceiving ability, or below our perceiving ability to understand. So, but to speak more of understanding about supreme, infinite, divine personality, Krishna, supreme God, Krishna, supreme Goddess Radhika. So, but Shukadev Goswami described Bhagavaniti Shabdati Badanti Tat Tattavidam Sattang Yajjnanamadvayam Brahmeti Paramatmeti, and finally Bhagavaniti Shabdati. Okay. Supreme absolute divine reality, superpower can be realized in these three ways. In the form of Brahma, all-pervading, universal energy, cosmic energy Brahma. In the form of super soul, Paramatmeti. Also finally in the form of Bhagavan. While Brahman and super soul manifest in personal way, then becomes Bhagavan. Or when Bhagavan manifests in energy form or super soul form, then becomes Brahman and Paramatma. Can say both ways. Bhagavan is the origin of all. Manifestation Brahma and Paramatma. That's how the pure devotees realize. Devoted lovers of the Supreme Absolute Truth realize. That Supreme Absolute Truth originally is person, but that of infinite characters and natures. Because sometimes inert energy form, we cannot really feel into the feeling, thinking, willing, reciprocations, life's emotions in the inert form of the energy. We cannot have that. We only have that taste of our love, relationship, reciprocations, feelings, willings in the personal way. So, if we can have that, being a particle, infinitesimal part, okay, of the Supreme Cause. So our Supreme Cause cannot but have it. Anything found in the effect must be there in the origin, in the cause. If something is not present in the cause, cannot come in the effect. So it is very easy way to understand. So if we have personalities, little personality, the Supreme Source, Supreme Infinite Source, origin of us, cannot but have personality, also personal aspects. Cannot but have that. Why I am describing all this in relation to, see, this festival of Jhulana Purnima, Rasa dance, Dhola Purnima, are the utmost super excellent manifestation, super excellent manifestation of the most ecstatic, blissful love reciprocations, love festivals, through personal lila, a divine couple. You have to go? You have to go? You're not feeling good?
Doctor আসে একটা বিশেষ
Oh, আচ্ছা. Hare Krishna. So, Jhulana, the
Don't disturb the
swing where tied, swing meant for the divine couple, were tied in the branches of Tamala tree, of the transcendental Braja, So, Tamala tree, some strong branch of the Tamala tree was holding that swing Singhasana for the divine couple. At some point, divine couple were seated there. Shakhis, great beloved Shakhis, Manjaris, other Brajagopis started swinging the divine couple under the Tamala tree, which was illuminated in the lap of the natural beauty, surroundings fully illuminated by the full moon in the sky. The heart of the Shakhis, Manjaris, Brajagopis are filled with ecstatic love, which was of waving nature, ecstatic love of swinging nature, as they were singing and dancing. They are singing and having some natural, feelings of the dancing rhythms through the dancing walking steps. They started swinging the divine couple. The heart were filled with love songs, love feelings, illuminations of love feelings. There's the feeling because like moon's illumination, the illuminations of the love feelings of the heart of the Brajagopis all became unified together. Mystically wonderful feelings, in and out, all became filled with some enlightening ecstasy, effulgence of love ecstasy, ambrosial love ecstasy, effulgent, filled with sweetness of love songs, melody of the love songs. Our Brajagopis, Sakhis, Manjaris are dancing. Naturally, they are spontaneously dancing in joy, in that dancing rhyme. Following the dancing rhyme rhythm, they started swinging the divine couple. And were engaged in singing singing the love songs very sweetly for the pleasure of the divine couple. So the swinging festival became filled with love songs, love feelings, loving emotions, love dances, which are all swinging, of swinging nature with waves. Your hearts are filled with love swings, waves of the emotional waves that was manifesting swinging manner, and that is actually Jhulana festival. Not just it's a swing festival. It's just only a swing externally, but also it represents internal swings of love, waves of emotional love for the divine couple. Between divine couple and between the Braja Gopis, Sakhi, Manjari, divine damsels of the Braja. I feel like repeating the same, still no end of relish, it is so, it is so tasteful, relishable. And what happened? That the joy of that Jhulana festival never remained limited. It never stayed limited between divine couples and Braja Gopis, but it was being shared through Ladini potency. Sukharup Krishna Karen, Sukha Aswadan, Bhaktagana Sukha Dite, Ladini Karen. Bhaktagane Sukh Dite, Ladini Karen. Ladini, a potency of Srimati Radharani, actually takes care of the principle of, the system of distributing the bliss among their associates. Okay. With great care. Ladini potency of Srimati Radharani. Besides Yogamaya, Ladini potency of Srimati Radha Thakurani does the functioning, takes care of the functions of sharing the ambrosial, blissful feelings of divine couple as how they were relishing their love for each other, ecstatic love for each other, with sharing those with the Sakhis, Manjaris, Braja Gopis, and also tasting back, relishing back how they are relishing what was shared to them, how Braja Gopis are relishing that blissful love of the divine couple shared to them through Ladini. Okay. So, mutual, it started getting shared, it begins to be shared through mutual reciprocations, on and on. How Radha Krishna is feeling love for each other, blissful love for each other, and then how the Braja Gopis are sharing that, the ambrosial relish of the divine couple, love relish, and how they are tasting it, how the Braja Gopis are tasting that ecstatic love relish between Radharani and Krishna, also being now relished by Radha Krishna, returning, mutual reciprocation. And then how they are relishing, the Radha Krishna also relishing their love relish, Braja Gopis relish, also being further relished by the Braja Gopis, going back to them. is continuing one after another, going on ever dynamic ways, ever unending ways. It is manifesting through parikara vaishishta. That's what is the inner, one of the inner meanings of parikara vaishishta, divine characteristics of the lila between divine couple and the beloved associates. This is one of the meanings. Okay. Reciprocative love release. The release, unending taste of the love divine, ecstatic love, reciprocative way, being complemented, supplemented, contributed by each other. No? So, such is the nature. Achinta bheda bheda. Coming. So. Yes, you have any particular question?
Yeah, I want to ask, what is the significance of the Jhulan? Yeah.
What is the significance? So long I'm describing. The same significance in different ways. All of the significance. Significance is swinging the divine couple with ecstatic love feelings, which is filled with waves. Ecstatic love waves. Waving love, swinging love. Okay? And also, for the divine couple, having great transcendental fun, flying in love feelings. It also represents that mode. The swinging means flying. Okay? As the birds have so much relish to fly. Fly in joy. We often have the romantic expression, we're flying in happiness, flying in joy. So it represents the mode of swinging in the air, represents the speed, dynamic characters, and the flying motion of their love feelings, love relish. Again, in another word, it represents the flying bliss of their love divine for each other. That is Jhulana, swing festival, love swing festival. You know, on the highest plane of reality, the external ways and internal ways of feelings do not remain separate. They become manifestation of each other, objective ways and subjective ways. The external ways of the swinging of the divine couple on the swing, and the internal feelings of the swinging love, loving emotions, blissful loving emotions became united together in harmony. Each became the manifestation of the other. Inner beauty, outside beauty, inner beauty. Both came together. That can happen on the transcendental plane. Everything becomes alive in some divine joy, ambrosial bliss. And that's what happened during a festival. It was not only going on, such taste, such an ambrosial experience, not only flowing between divine couple and the Brajagopis, but also it was flowing through whole surroundings. For the soils, Mother Earth, river water, trees, birds, winds, everything became alive in happiness. Became alive, they blossomed in some inexplicable blissfulness in relation to the swing festival of divine couple. love swing festival of the divine couple, such lila. So it was all being shared with all the surroundings of the Braja who are imposing in Shantarasa. Okay, Shantarasa. So, the transcendental Naralila of Krishna not just stays limited within the only transcendental human forms, human lila, transcendental human lila, but all are shared with everything of the surroundings. Such is the wonderful ways. Again, that also represents, that also is one of the significance of Parikara Vaishishta. Parikara Vaishishta means the characteristics of the pastimes manifesting between the Supreme Lord and his associates, manifesting between the divine couple and their associates. Parikara Vaishishta, Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila, Parikara Vaishishta. Without this last phase, final phase of Parikara Vaishishta, Lila cannot be complete. This is Jhulana purnima. Swing decorated with the flowers, with the tree leaves, the tamalo tree from which the swing is hanging by the road. The tamalo tree also enjoying so much.
Swinging also.
Yes, also tamalo tree also swinging in joy. Okay, because it is also directly engaged in the service to divine couple. The whole tamalo tree swinging in joy, directly enjoying that, to do that service. The flowers which are used in decorated coming alive in joy. Nothing there like inert, although posing like inert material, it's not that. Okay, they're alive, full of life potency, but they're posing like Santarasa. They are not coming alive like human beings or like creatures. Okay, then it will be looking a bit awkward type. Everything is alive, moving. Okay, but they're live. But they're fully live, becoming alive in joy, blissful love of divine couple. But they're still posing as flowers, trees, tree leaves. Okay, that's their service, that's their level. They are not breaking the level of Shantarasa. Although sometimes they have so much upsurge of swinging love, they also want to become alive and dance and, like others, active. Okay, active. But in order to fulfill their part of the lila, their part of the service, they always remain in the Shantarasa pose. Do not create rasavas. So, back to the point, the tamalo tree from which was holding the swinging, under which swing festival took place, divine couple enjoying swing, became filled with happiness, tamalo tree, dancing happiness, although it maintained the pose of the tree. But inside the heart, waving, everything swinging there also. Okay, the emotion of the tamalo tree is also swinging inside, but apparently posing like tamalo tree, holding. Okay. All the surroundings, moon in the sky, full moon in the sky, all the surroundings, all like soil, the earth, wind, water, animals, creatures, fruit plants, fruit trees, plants, everything, the space, all are swinging in joy, in They are all actually participating in these divine swing festivals, love swing festivals. So, in different ways, they are all participating in this swinging love festival. They are all swinging with love. Swinging with love. The kind of feelings of love they are feeling in relation to divine couple by participating in this love swing festival, also that of swinging nature. I don't know how to explain, but you understand what I say. This love is no more static type, no more static or just only fixed type. It's flowing, swinging, flowing with waves. So much swinging. Swinging with beauties and colors and fragrance, everything. So, it has to be understood divinely romantic ways. Flying with ecstatic love. Flying in ecstatic, blissful love feelings. That is called Jhulana Purnima festival. Illuminescence, the full moon illuminescence from the moon, in other words, that illuminescence created by the full moon in the sky became so much more powerful compared to the normal ways of the moon, full moon in the sky. During that festival, everything manifested in full bloom to its best to satisfy divine couple. They no more remain normal way. Other days they stay sweet, beautiful, more with normal sweetness and beauty and fragrance. But during such occasions, during such special occasions like Jhulana Purnima festivals, they all come up with the best of their qualifications, best of their beauty, melody, fragrance and sweetness, to be fulfilling, to be appropriately complementing, fulfilling the needs of the swing festival, love swing festivals. Everything is harmoniously flowing, like in a beautiful concert, musical concert. That is Jhulana Purnima festival. The great poets, great devotee poets compose some beautiful songs on Jhulana lila festival, Rasa dance festival, Dhola Purnima festivals. With me, I have brought one big book, this thick, called Vaishnava Padavali. Time to time, I love to read into them. Vaishnava Padavali, basically, it's the books of the song poetry, lyrics, composed by all different great pure devotees at different times, all compiled together, called Vaishnava Padavali, that composes the writings from the pre-Chaitanya, pre-Lord Chaitanya age, Sri Chandidasa, Sri Vidyapati, Jnanadas, Jayadeva, Sri Jayadeva, Sri Chandidas, Vidyapati, Jnanadas, and also contemporary to Lord Chaitanya, Govinda Das, Rai Ramananda, Sarvabhavana Damodara Prabhu, Murari Gupta, Narahari Thakur, Basu Ghosh, in many ways, so on. Okay. Such a beautiful book. Srila Guru Maharaj once explained aspects of the visual beauty, sound beauty, beauties of the world of fragrance, beauty of the world of touch, beauty of the world of taste, beauties of the world of musical beauty, ultimately beauty of the love emotions, all became unified, harmoniously unified together in beautiful, wonderful, dynamic ways, flowing all together like in a concert. Even the musical concert is not fully ideal example for that, but it can give some idea. Can at least give some idea towards it, how it could be. Because limited examples of the mundane world cannot truly express what it is. Has to have true realization, true taste of that. When we receive even a glimpse of that, then we know what it is. Even a small, even a little bit glimpse of that is efficient, sufficient, completely sufficient enough to inundate our mind and heart and soul with infinite joy, love, pleasure. What to speak more of? Unending taste. A small glimpse of that is sufficient to overwhelm us, overwhelm our mind, heart, and soul, whole existence with nectarian love, joy, nectarian loving devotional joy, connecting to the divine couple, in connection with divine couple. Abhiram, do you have any relevant question?
Maharaj, my question was, what is the significance for a sadhaka? What can we learn? What is just like the Damodar lila has a significance, where the ropes are tied and the rope is coming through. Always the two fingers, there is a significance. Just like that, all the lilas of our divine couple have a significance for the sadhaka. I was wondering if you can throw some light.
Have you heard about other type of significance from any other sadhu or bhakta?
That is why I'm asking. Okay. If there is any other, that's fine.
This is the prominent significance, main significance, what I have described so long. For the sadhakas, it always teaches, it always inspires the sadhaka to come up with the life of the bhajana, with that kind of love, love feelings for the divine couple, which is of swinging type, in which love they can feel some waves of joy, waves of taste, dynamic taste of the swinging love for the divine couple. The world of our loving emotions is wonderful. When we feel into the world of our love emotions, it has got different colors, different ways of manifestation. It's the world of higher subjective world, inner subjective world. So it has different ways of manifestation, feelings, colorful ways, beautiful ways, fragrant ways. So it also has emotion, our loving emotions, also have the manners of swinging, waves, flow. That's why we call, my love is flowing. It's flowing so much, so nicely. I'm flying in love, joy. I'm flying in joy. I'm flowing with happiness. I'm feeling upsurge of happiness, upsurge of joy. See, there is another concept. Upsurge means springing up. flowing. Also swimming, that's another manner, with waves. Swinging back and forth, like flying. So, back to the point. So, it also educates, not educates, it also inspires a sadhaka bhakta also to be engaged in such bhajana life, to be absorbed in such bhajana mood, the life and the process of cultivations, that sometimes they naturally feel spontaneously, in a spontaneous devotion, they tend to be feeling some loving emotions, devotional emotions in relation to divine couple, with the devotional service that of the dynamic type, more dynamic manners. Okay, feeling the waves of love, joy, swings of their love flow, swinging love. Okay, as the way Braja Gopis are enjoying so much, while their hearts filled with the sweetness, melodies of love song, love joy, they're also very joyfully swinging the divine couple. So it becomes as if they are also swinging, not only divine couple are swinging, enjoying swinging of their ecstatic experience, but also those Braja Gopis who are engaged, Sakhis, Manjaris who are engaged in swinging the divine couple, their heart are also swinging with them. Okay, love, they felt as love swinging with the divine couple in harmony. So it is a fine type of ecstatic subjective feelings of love. We have to understand. Okay. So sadhaka devotee also inspired to enter into that kind of world, to have that kind of love, of dynamic experience, a love which is upsurging. Sometimes in the process of their bhajana, they need to feel that they are trying to feel some upsurge of love flowing from the core of their heart and touching the divine couple, relating to the divine couple. They're feeling waves of love, effulgence of love, loving emotions, also swings of loving emotions. See, I'm describing in different ways, emotional ways for clearer understanding. So swinging means waving, flowing, in a broader picture. It's a flow, isn't it? It's a flow. It's creating waves. So, that is it. That's what it is. Okay? Yes. And of course, devotees are also engaged when these festivals take place. They become especially engaged in these special services to prepare Jhulana festival. There's also another great significance, like other great devotional services, another great significance to create some special opportunities, service opportunities. Create special devotional service opportunities in these ways, on these occasions. On the occasions of Jhulana Purnima, Jhulana Jatra, 4 to 5 days long, they remain engaged in swinging the divine couple. They remain engaged swinging the deities, divine couple. Okay? So,
how did Prabhu
it creates very nice opportunity for the devotees to offer bhoga. Okay? At some point, while deities are sitting on the swing and they are swinging, preparing the throne before that swing, they prepare the swing, decorate with flowers and other things, okay, and they become engaged to be swinging hours after hours devotees take turns. So it creates some specific service opportunities that way. The occasions of the Rasa dance, Jhulana purnima, color festivals, Dhola purnima. Yes. So you have question, you also have question. Yes, what you are going to ask?
I was saying, was there any special way Mahaprabhu was celebrating Jhulana?
In a special way? It is described.
With his entourage, was there the lila connected to Jhulana?
We find very brief description about that, very brief, not so elaborate. Like we find around Ratha Jatra festival or others. Because these leelas, the relics of such leelas are kept as more confidential, more reserved, as inner treasure, not so much, not so much publicly open. So therefore Mahaprabhu, most of the times Mahaprabhu's mood was to keep this all reserved. He kept all these in a more reserved way, more confidential way, and not publicly displayed. I don't mean exactly public, I mean he did not display it in relation to the general devotees, devotees in general. And that's what we find. He always had, in the last part of the Anta-lila, the last portion of the divine lila of Mahaprabhu, what we find that he was absorbed in great, the most deep relish, the taste of Vipralambha Krishna, Radha Krishna Prema, being absorbed, being overwhelmed in the divine Vipralambha mood of Srimati Radha Thakurani. So, he tasted so much through intense love, pain of Radha Thakurani for Krishna. But again, he did all this in a reserved way, only with his innermost associates like Sarvabhavana, Rai Ramananda Prabhu, not open to the general devotees. In a similar way, so Mahaprabhu didn't open it. This Jhulana lila, Rasa lila, even Dhola purnima, before the general devotees, I have to speak more about it. So I drank a lot of water, so I had to go to. So I'm coming back. Okay, so put my Harikatha to rest over here.
Radha Jhulana Padharo.
Radha Jhulana Padharo, Duke Aaye Padharo.
Radha Jhulana Padharo, Duke Aaye Padharo.
Radha Jhulana Padharo, Duke Aaye Padharo.
Duke Aaye Padharo, Duke Aaye Padharo. Duke Aaye Padharo, Duke Aaye Padharo. Duke Aaye Padharo, Duke Aaye Padharo. Duke Aaye Padharo, Duke Aaye Padharo. Radha Jhulana Padharo, Duke Aaye purnima ki jai Srila Bhakti Nandan Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Jai Srimad Sarvabhavana Prabhu Ji ki jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna Maha Mantram ki jai. Namanam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.